Okay? But trust me when I tell you, I ain't negotiating no contract without fixing that. The last time I checked, I'm not Superman. In other words, a bus would take me out in a heartbeat. I get that. Go ahead.
I just have a quick question about
Yes,
this.
brother.
You said the new hires after July 1st, no retirement.
That's what they're proposing, but we're not going to go there.
Oh, okay,
No.
okay.
Look, and that's a key point, and that's what I went back to earlier. If we're not prepared to fight like hell to protect the people who are going to follow us, then we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing as a union. We got to fight for what people we got and make sure the people coming behind us ain't paying that bill. Okay? Yes, sir.
I got a question. So what you saying that is it possible that you saying that Mike Leggett purposely made the mistake, or he purposely put the numbers, the figures wrongly? Because I went to that meeting, and that 52% that he have is totally different from the one that you have on the page.
Sure.
59.
Sure he did purposely. That was by design. Look, you have to, and I know you guys do, politicians talk out of both sides of their mouth. And it all depends on the audience in terms of what they're saying. You got to understand what he was saying in that audience was that we're not paying too much we're not paying more than what we should be paying for education. And he sat up there and lied. And at the Germantown one, I had to bite my tongue because he also said, when one of our members said, you know, we hear you got pay cuts on the table and this, that, and the other. He said, no, that's just a rumor. We haven't put it on the table. Well, I know I'm Italian. I know I'm an immigrant. And I know I'm a little slow. And I know I'm from Pittsburgh. But I've been reading them damn things for the last 2 months. And the man stands up there and says he ain't put the shit on the table. And it took everything I had not to tackle him. Yes?
My next problem is that I've been to 2 of those type of meetings. It really, Gino, it don't make no sense. You know why? Because whenever someone brings up the point to Mike Leggett, you always bring up an excuse.
He's trying to take your money. Call me anything you want.
Whenever you bring up a point to Leggett, because it happened Thursday on the meeting, you always try to go around or you say, I'm not going to touch that topic.
Sure.
And when it starts getting really heated, that's when it's time. Okay.
Oh, that's his MO, man. Hey, let me tell you something.
That's when it's time for him to
You can't keep the man in the room. Now, look, I got adult attention deficit disorder, so if you're going to lock me in a small room, you're going to have to work hard to keep me in that room. I'm going to just tell you that. But Ike Leggett will run on you in a heartbeat.
Yes, he will.
In a heartbeat. Let me tell you, the other day, myself, the president of FOP, president of firefighters, are in his office trying to avoid a train wreck. And we made clear to him that the 3 unions are prepared to just take a pass, leave everything alone. We're prepared to come to the table together to deal with the pension and the health care. Just don't hurt our people. Well, you would think if 3 presidents of your union representing your entire workforce, that you spend a little time talking about the options, right? You would think. Man, every time I turn around, he's looking at the door. We barely got past hello when he was out the door. He's hard to do business with. And they said that in the Post because I challenged him at the council after he threw us under a bus and lied to us that I didn't know. I got to look around and see where the reporters are because they always overhear me. I walked up to him and said, you're making it hard to do business with because the man will dance. He'll tell you stuff that ain't even close to being real. And then he'll try to convince you you're lying. But that's what we're dealing with. I mean, it is what it is. I've always said, you know, that's the way I live my life. It is what it is. He's not going to change. So we got to find a way to get around it. And that's what we're going to do. But you know,
Yeah.
I appreciate your observations.
Joe,
Yes.
you got one point. You know what? I gotta bring that up to you guys.
Listen up, everybody.
Especially you, Gino.
Yes, sir.
Next time, do your research because you guys are the one that have us put him there. First of all,
You're right.
right or wrong.
Are you all right?
So you gotta do your research for next election.
Brother, I will accept that. You're damn right. We told you to support him. We told you to support Dutchy Trappenberg. We told, you know. Yes, go ahead. Brother in the back, listen up, everybody.
This is like Lincoln's last term. Do you ever think he's even gonna give a damn about us? Or what you all have to say, and he could say, to hell with it.
And that's a huge part of the problem. And did you hear what the brother said? It's his last term, so why does he care? And that worries me.
He does.
Because we have absolutely no leverage with him, you see. And that makes our challenge that much more complicated. The only thing I can hope for, I've known him for an awful long time. And if he's left to his own devices, he does have a social conscience, okay? The only thing I'm hoping for, that at the end of the day, he's going to draw on that social conscience to find his way. That's all I can hope for. But your point's well taken. We got no leverage with it. Yes, sir.
Since all this is happening, what is our proposed course of action? Do we just allow things to be as it is? Or, I mean, there has to be something we can do in unity. It's enough of us that we can make a change.
Sure. And we're going to do a lot of that. And everything right now it's all going to be strategic. Right now, I'm trying very hard to not upset the cart either way because I need them to try to follow our plan. But we're going to know within a week or two whether they have an interest in that. I can tell you this. If they choose to take a fight instead of work with us, then we're going to open up the floodgates. That's right. Okay? Believe me, brother, we're going to open up the floodgates.
Until we have to show enough.
I understand.
I don't think they're going to do anything.
And
They are politicians.
right,
And most of us vote.
right.
If they see us up in arms about what's going on, something will happen. I can assure you that.
Well, you know, you raise a good point. We're going into mediation. I suspect we're going to go there. And that's going to be on the 15th. It may make all the sense in the world to have a huge demonstration in front of Hilton Hotel because that's where mediation is going to be and let them walk through that and fuel us.
But that's what we got to do.
I like that. We'll put that. I like that. Thank you.
Hill down Silver Spring?
No, it's going to be up in Gaithersburg. Yeah, that's where we're going to do the mediation arbitration. Well, I'll tell you what. No, look, listen. I'll make a deal with you. We can potentially get some buses to carry some of you up there. Let us look at this and how to best get you there. But I think that's a good. The brother, he obviously came from the same streets. You know, you got somebody beating on you, you got to beat them back harder. Pretty simple. I like that. Let's plan on doing that. During that week that we're in mediation arbitration.
Why can't we coordinate things with Montgomery County Police Officers?
Oh, they're on board with us. Yeah, we're coordinating. And that's a good point. So you know, the three unions are talking just about every day. We're coordinating a lot of stuff. They're going to be part of this PR campaign, the whole 9 yards. All right? Yes, sir. What about management? Oh, well, believe me, we got a plan for them too. I understand. Well, the plan for them, quite frankly, is to get rid of as many of them as we can. We have a budget analyst. We have a company.
All employees report at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. 4 a.m. tomorrow morning.
So you know, listen up, because he's asked a very important question, and we do have a strategy for that. We have hired a organizational economist firm out of Pennsylvania, and they have a deep background in analyzing government budgets and identifying positions that aren't necessary. And we got, I gave the green light to our attorney today coming into the first meeting. They gave us a proposal. I gave our attorney the green light to go ahead and hire him and get the report done, because we're going in that direction as well.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
You said that you're gonna take this information to the media, how
Right.
the county is wasting its funds. Do you have any actual numbers that you can bring up to the media to let them know the waste that the county has and how the department is wasting money also? And, how are your plans, toward that other than just?
Yeah,
media itself?
part of the proposal that I referenced is 25,000, that piece of it, it's called forensic research. And forensic research in terms of budgets means that's exactly what they're gonna dig into the budget and find for us. And that piece of the proposal is 25,000, just so you know.